One of the best things that's come out of Pokemon in recent years are regional variants, and the fact that they've basically become a regular thing and weren't forgot about after just one game. This means that we can pretty much expect to see them again in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, and with that said, there are some Pokemon that need to get regional forms in this game, and that's what this video is all about. So let's check it out. This video, in all its glory, is brought to you today by me, which is why I'm sponsoring myself today to tell you all about my Pokemon remixes on Spotify. If you haven't checked out my Pokemon remixes on Spotify, or whatever other streaming service you use, consider checking them out because not only is it Pokemon music, which is obviously great, but just listening to my stuff immensely supports the making of videos right here on YouTube, and just makes a huge difference for the channel and my content in general. So consider checking that out, and thank you so much in advance if you do so, and with that said, let's get into the regional variants. One thing that has always been a constant with regional variants is Kanto Pokemon. When they were first introduced in Alola, every Alola form was of a Kanto Pokemon, and since then, at least one Kanto Pokemon has received a regional variant with every region we've been to. So I think you can definitely count on at least one Kanto regional variant in Scarlet and Violet, and for this video, I actually have two to discuss, with the first being Zubat and Golbat. Zubat is up there in terms of the more iconic Kanto Pokemon simply due to how much of a nuisance it is, and because of that, I feel like it's only a matter of time before it gets the regional variant treatment, and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet could be that time. There's also a good opportunity to do something cool with Zubat here, as its regional form could be based on Bechstein's bat, which is a type of bat that lives in Europe, including in Spain where the region of Scarlet and Violet is based. The interesting thing about this bat is that it specifically lives in forests and other woodlands, as opposed to caves, which would be a perfect contrast to regular Zubat. This could also provide its typing, becoming a grass-flying type instead of poison-flying. Of course, however, if Zubat or Golbat got a regional variant, this would also mean that Crobat would have to get one too, which would of course be awesome, and is all the more reason why I would like to see something like this in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. The other Kanto Pokemon on my list that I feel like something definitely needs to happen with is Tauros. This is because of the cultural significance of the bull within Spain, and Tauros has just been sitting here doing nothing for over 25 years, so I feel like its time has finally come. I also feel like this could come in the form of not only a regional variant, but maybe even a regional evolution. I'm not exactly sure if Tauros is fitting of an evolution though. It might actually be better with a pre-evolution or just staying unevolved altogether, but if it did ever get an evolution or have anything happen to it at all in terms of a new form, this game is probably going to be the best opportunity it will have. So hopefully it will get its time in the spotlight in these games. We are now going to move away from the Kanto Pokemon and take a look at a Pokemon from Hoenn, more specifically Wailmer and Wailord. Wailord in particular is iconic for being the biggest Pokemon known to man, or at least it was before it was beat out by Eternatus in Sword and Shield. Even still though, I believe this makes it a good candidate for a regional variant. In particular, I would like to see a regional Wailord based on a pilot whale, which is a type of whale that lives in the ocean surrounding Spain and the rest of the Iberian Peninsula. The pilot whale could be used primarily as a play on words to make Wailord into a flying type, or at least part flying type, and it could become a blimp, which it already has some similarities with anyway. Basically, imagine Wailord, but with the ability to float around high in the sky. That would be incredible. I think it is a perfect fit, in fact, for both Wailmer and Wailord, and I think Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have a great chance to make it happen. One set of Pokemon that could get regional variants in Scarlet and Violet, and it would probably be God tier if they did, are Sentret and Furret. The reason I bring up these two is because, one, they're adorable, so of course a regional variant of them would be great, but more importantly, it's because in every generation since regional variants debuted, we have seen a regional rodent get a regional form, with Rattata in Sun and Moon and Zigzagoon in Sword and Shield. We didn't get one in Legends Arceus, but that's kind of its own kind of thing at the same time, so it's totally reasonable to expect that we could see another regional rodent get its own regional form in Scarlet and Violet. And I think that Sentret and Furret are the prime candidates. Obviously, everyone would flip their lid with how popular Furret is if it got a regional form, and these Pokemon are already great, so it would be amazing to see them in a new light. It's also worth noting that the two regional rodents that do have regional forms have both become part Dark-type. So, I mean, imagine a slightly meaner, more mischievous version of Furret that is also part Dark-type, and tell me that wouldn't be amazing. The need for these two to get regional forms in general, though, really just writes itself, so in particular, I would really love to see this one happen. The final Pokemon I have to discuss today is probably the one Pokemon that should have something happen to it the most, and that's Maractus. Maractus has already got so much Spanish flavor going for it, and it's definitely the type of Pokemon that's more forgettable. So now that we are getting a Spain-based region, it is the perfect time to give Maractus some special treatment and help it get out of the shadows. Similar to Tauros, this could simply be done in the form of an evolution, but it could also be both an evolution and a regional variant, since as of Generation 8, regional evolutions are now a thing. I would welcome both personally, and as far as a typing, I feel like the Ghost type could be a good fit here, but it could definitely go in a number of other directions as well. One way or another though, Maractus is definitely the Pokemon that should get some kind of special treatment above all others in these games, and in terms of needing it, Maractus definitely needs it as well. So this one should definitely be a must for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. And there you have it. Those are 5 Pokemon that need to get a regional variant in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. Be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the video, and let me know what Pokemon you would like to see get a regional variant in the comments below. Make sure to subscribe if you're new for more new Pokemon content as well, and with that said, I will be back very soon with another video. Until then, as always, thank you all so much for watching, I love you all very much, and I will smell you guys later.